So now we're going to look at the division of polynomials. So if p of x is divided by ax plus b until a constant remainder r is obtained, then p of x divided by ax plus b equals q of x plus r divided by ax plus b. So here we would call ax plus b as the divisor, meaning it divides something. Then q of x would be the quotient, meaning the result we'd get, and r is the remainder. So if you cross multiply this side by ax plus b, we'd get q of x into ax plus b and then plus r, because ax plus b divided by ax plus b is 1. We'd be left with an r. Okay, so you can notice that the polynomial is basically the quotient into the divisor plus the remainder. Okay, so if that is clear, let's move on to the question. And we'll see how to actually solve such a question. So this method is called as the long division. So you usually write the divisor over here and then write this weird thing and then write the polynomial inside. And then close this. Okay, so over here we'd get the value of the quotient. So here the first term would be x squared. So when we multiply this into this, we're supposed to get the first term of the polynomial. So when we multiply x squared with x, we get x cubed. And then we get x squared minus 3. So we can see that this term and this term are not the same, but we just have to make sure the first term is the same, and we'll handle that later. And now we're supposed to subtract this, whatever we've got here, with the polynomial. So we'd get 0. So minus 1 plus 3 would give us plus 2x squared. And let's bring this term down, the third term. And then we have to keep repeating the process. So when we multiply this term with this term, we get 2x squared. And then 2x into minus 3 would give us minus 6. So let's subtract this. So this will be minus 3x plus 6x would give us 3x. Then let's bring the 5 down. And if we write plus 3, we'd get 3x minus 9. When we subtract this, we get plus 4. So in this scenario, this is the divisor, this is the polynomial or p of x, this is the quotient, and this is the remainder. This may seem confusing, but after a few examples, it will be much more clear. So let's write p of x in this form. So q of x, which is basically the quotient, is x squared plus 2x plus 3 into x minus 3 plus the remainder. So this is our final answer, which is also equivalent to p of x, which is our function. Let us work on a few examples to ensure that this concept is very clear, because it's going to come very frequently, not only in additional mathematics, but in also AS level and A level if you decide to take it. So let's work on a few examples. Let's start with this one. Okay, so like always, we'll write the divisor over here, write the symbol, put the polynomial inside, and close it. So what multiplied by x would give us 2x squared? It's 2x, right? So we write that over here. And then we'd get 2x squared. And when we multiply this by this, we get minus 4x. let's subtract this. We get minus 3x. Let's bring this down. And now it's going to be minus 3. So minus 3x plus 6. When we subtract this, we get minus 4. So therefore, the divisor is this. The quotient is 2x plus minus 3, and the remainder is minus 4. When we put this in the proper form, we get x minus 2 multiplied by 2x minus 3 minus 4. So let us just multiply this and simplify this whole thing to ensure that this is equal to the polynomial. So this would be 2x squared minus 3x minus 4x plus 6 minus 2 minus 4. So this is 2x squared minus 7x plus 2, which is indeed the polynomial. Okay, so let's work on this example. Try this out with me and I will reveal the answer. This is our final answer. Let's work out the last problem. So this is our final answer. Alright, moving on. Let us try some harder examples to ensure that we know this concept really well. So this is our question. Like always, we read the divisor over here, enclosed by this symbol. With the polynomial inside, which is also known as the dividend. And then we have to find the quotient here. So the quotient would be 1 because 1 times x squared would give us x squared. So we write this down and then we subtract this. It's not necessary that we always get a constant as the remainder. We can always get functions of degree 1, degree 2, anything. So let's write this in the proper form. So this would be 1 times x squared plus x plus 1 minus 2x. So this would give us the dividend, also known as the polynomial. Now let's do the next example. Okay, so first let us expand x minus 1 whole squared, which is x squared minus 2x plus 1. So divisor here and close by the symbol with the dividend inside and close it. So it will be 2x Now let's subtract. The polynomial is divisor into quotient plus the remainder. So this is our polynomial. Let's solve the last question. You know the drill, so let's just do this. Alright, so this is our procedure. So x to the power of 4 plus 3x squared plus x minus 1 is essentially the dividend into the quotient plus the remainder. So this is the last problem on long division and the division of polynomials.